Welcome back to our EMS Incident Command channel. I hope the topics you learn in this video are enlightening and give you a few tips on how to further your career. As EMS leaders, we should always be thinking about how we can continue to improve our profession. Since I entered the field of EMS almost 30 years ago, so many things have changed and improved on how we take care of our patients. The one thing I feel we have fallen behind in is how we can improve our relationships with our partners, how we train them and leave our profession better than when we entered it. We all look forward to finding that perfect partner with whom we can spend our shifts with and feel like it was never work. The partner that you feel you never have to communicate with during a tough call because they know exactly what to do and you both complement each other's style. Well, that might never happen, but if you do find them, it is like finding an EMS unicorn. Let us discuss how we should develop ourselves as well as our partners to be an EMS unicorn. First, the discussion should start with, how are you going to be their best partner? We cannot expect someone to be great in the beginning if we do not know anything about them. We need to make sure that we are at our best so that they will be their best.
We have chosen 5 top ways to be the best partner you can be. Let's get into it.
1. Be patient. One of the hardest skills for EMS personnel to learn is to have patience, not just with others, but also with ourselves. Our field is filled with stressful situations, and we need to learn to find our own safe space and how to self-regulate. If we cannot have patience with ourselves, how can we have patience with others? This is a key part of being a leader, as well as a good partner. When we have patience, we are more likely to take the time to carefully consider our options before making a decision. People will not always do things at your speed, or when you want them to, but in the end they will, and they do. Patience is a virtue that can bring many benefits such as reducing stress and anxiety, improving relationships, achieving long-term goals, learning to appreciate the present moment and finding joy in the little things in life. Promotional testing tip. As we continue to move up in our career, we need to hone in on this skill. When dealing with any personnel conflict, it is definitely important to exercise patience. This is one of those moments when you take a step back and take a deep breath before you continue with difficult conversations. There is nothing wrong with taking a moment to gather your thoughts before speaking. Being patient and taking a step back also allows you to consider others' feelings and point of view. 2. Let your partner know you have their back. The second skill we want to share is to let your partner know you have their back and their best interest at heart. This is also an important part of any relationship that can help build trust and strengthen your relationship. When working with someone for the first time, as a leader you need to not just let your partner know you have their back, but also show it. Our stressful calls affect us all differently. Sometimes we can carry over emotions that we do not get to decompress before the next call. Letting your partner know that you are there if they need to talk or vent is important. It can be difficult if you have a new partner every day, and sometimes it can be draining too. They need to know you have their back, just as you want to know they have yours. Communicating between calls can be important to continue to be on the same page throughout the day. Promotional testing tip. Once you are an officer, you know that you will always try and make the right decision for the safety of the patient as well as your partner. When you tell your crew, "I have your back," it is a powerful statement that expresses willingness to support and protect them in any situation. Do not just expect your partner to know you have their back, but communicate it and show it. Doing proper paperwork, helping to clean the ambulance, helping them with tasks is how you show them that you do remember where you started and understand their job as well as yours. 3. Build trust. Building your partner's trust is an important aspect of any healthy relationship. This is something that will not just happen on the first day. We need to remember that trust is something that is earned. Building trust with your partner requires honesty, consistency, reliability, empathy, respect, and a willingness to take on responsibilities for your actions. Be respectful of your partner's boundaries, opinions, and feelings. Show them that you value and respect their individuality. Be a reliable partner by being there when they need you, and showing up when you say you will can help build trust and reliability. Let them know that you are someone they can come to when things get tough, and let yourself be vulnerable when needed. It takes time and effort, but the rewards of a strong and lasting relationship are worth it. Promotional testing tip. Trust is so important when working with coworkers and when we need to lead a team. They need to know that we will lead them in the right direction as well as listen when they want to talk. In a group environment, learning to actively listen and acknowledge your team will help you build their trust and lets them know that we have their best interest in mind. 4. Model the way. Next, let's discuss modeling the way. When we lead by example, we need to demonstrate the behaviors and actions that you expect from others. As the old saying goes, we need to walk the talk. We cannot expect a partner to be open and willing to share, trust, or have patience when we do not demonstrate the same in our actions. So, remember how things were in the beginning of your career. We might have been shy, clumsy, and even scared to upset our partner in any way. The idea is that we learn from our own bad partners and become a better leader so that others do not need to experience the same overwhelming emotions. Promotional testing tip. Leading by example is an effective leadership approach because it fosters trust and respect among followers. It shows that you are committed to the same standards and expectations that you set for others and that you are willing to do the work yourself. It can also motivate and inspire others to strive for excellence and to follow their own personal and professional goals. By setting a positive example, you can inspire and encourage others to achieve their own goals and make a positive impact in their own lives and the lives of those around them. 5. Showing boundaries. As a leader, you must have your boundaries. When you show boundaries, it sets clear limits and expectations for what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior towards you and in your presence. Boundaries are personal and unique to each individual and can include physical, emotional, and psychological limits. It is a critical aspect of self-care, and maintaining healthy boundaries is essential for personal growth and well-being. For example, setting a boundary might involve telling someone that you do not engage in certain behaviors that go against your values. Promotional testing tip. Establishing boundaries can help you maintain healthy relationships at work and sets clear expectations to others. Establishing boundaries can prevent others from taking advantage of you. Showing boundaries also means enforcing those limits if they are violated, whether by saying no firmly or by taking action to protect yourself or others. This is the end to the first part of finding your EMS unicorn. These first 5 tips are in place to help you become the best partner. So don't forget to tap the link to take you on to part 2, in which we will discuss the top 5 ways to help your partner so that you can build your EMS unicorn. It is important to have a partner whom you work with that never feels like a chore. See you in the next video. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way there.